I'm working on a job site here, redoing a flip house, and I have a dirty blower wheel here. Pardon the shadow. Blower wheel's pretty dirty, so I figured I'm gonna take it out and go ahead and clean it. Do a quick clean on it. So I figured I'd take you guys along for the ride. Do what I believe will be a dry cleaning because there's no water out here, I don't think. Just get it cleaned up a little bit instead of just throwing it back in there. You can use your service wrench here. I have a Hillmore version. Put it on the set screw down here. You should be able to take it off with that. I'll use 2 hands, will probably be better. Save this in my tray so I don't lose it. See if we can. Yeah, see, it moves pretty freely back and forth. I have this adjustable wrench on the flat section of the shaft. You can tell it's going to come right off whenever I loosen up the blower motor. Each one of these screws are 3/8. Easy to come out. Now we have to remove all the wiring. The ground came out with one of the screws here. You can see that we have A, B, C terminal. We're on the B terminal for this red wire. Probably have to take it and kind of tighten it up when we put it back. We have yellow and black going to the capacitor. We have one yellow by itself, and then a black is with the other black, so that'll be pretty easy to remember. And that was actually the wrong black, so let me get this one. All right, we'll put the other one back. And then we're gonna clip this zip tie. And we should be all freed up, and we can probably just pull the motor out, and I bet it just comes right out. Yep. Then I can take the blower wheel out, give it a little brush. And this particular blower housing, which is a Trane air handler, it's an older Trane air handler, to loosen up the screws on top here and the one on the bottom for this baffle to come back so we can take the wheel out through the face. So as you can see, peels back here. We can slide this out. I'm just gonna make a little mark here to know which side is which, even though that I'll realize pretty soon after the process starts again which side is which. I just want to make sure my life is easy, and an easy life is a good thing. The only brushes I think I have are these wire brushes, so I'm gonna try to use these, see if they'll work for cleaning this thing off. They should work all right. Not gonna be perfect, but just trying to make it a little bit better than it would have been. Looks like this little tip right here is gonna be the best thing to get down in there. So it looks a little bit better down in there. A little bit cleaner. Got a bunch of dirt out of there, looks like. I'm gonna show you how to turn back time here, where you won't have any dirt. You can go back to when these boards were clean and new. Okay, this is my Hart time machine with a 1.5 amp hour battery. Now watch me turn back time. Never happened. Blower wheel goes right back in the same way. Put it right there. We're gonna flip this thing over and put the motor back into it. Nice look at it. It is a GE commercial motor, made in Mexico. 2008 maybe. As you guys see. That's what the motor looks like. Exciting. Tell everybody you saw a motor today. People be like, "You're kidding." No. Like, you sure did, bro. YouTube learned me everything. Easy to see where these go. You can see where the cleaner location is right there. So you're just gonna line these up, making sure we get them in the same spot it was in before, which it looks like that's what it is right here. And we want our red to be able to reach in there, and it does. So I'm gonna put the screws back in this thing, and then I'll show you guys whenever I'm done. Before you plug any wires back into like the run capacitor, it's a good idea to get like crimpers or lineman pliers and just kind of just pinch them a little bit, get them a little bit tighter there, and always check the capacitor. I actually don't have my meter on me. I didn't plan on doing this today, but always check the capacitor just to make sure that it's proper and within tolerance. Same thing goes with this red wire over here. Put a little bit of crimpy on it and make sure it fits into that B terminal better than it came off, hopefully. During this process here is a golden time to make sure your blower wheel is balanced. Just take that wheel and kind of check out how much gap we have on each side here. Kind of split the difference. This one actually was kind of cheated one way to start with. Whether that was the intention or not, I'm not sure. I can't believe it was. So you can see we have about ½ an inch there, about ½ an inch on this side. So all I gotta do now is find the flat section and line it up with this set screw, put it back on, tighten it up, and we're good. Giving the blower wheel a little spin here, just to make sure it looks pretty good. It spins pretty freely. The motor bearings seem like they're behaving. Everything looks good. Baffle plate is screwed back in. These are 1/4 inch screws for reference. These are 3/8 screws here. The ground's back underneath that 3/8 screw, so it's bonded through the 3/8 screw into the metal housing. I guess that is the idea. And I can reinstall this thing, but not today. I'm out of here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Zach with HVAC Shop Talk podcast, and I'll see you on the next video.